live now. Yep. Hello, mic test, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Hello everyone. Yes, it's now back to Fyendal Hobbies case break number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's see. Video wise, it's alright. Can we see the video properly? Yep, looks okay. Alright. Alright, let's just open up our first case first. Yep, so for first case, we have Yingjie for Mechanology slot, Junjie for Ranger slot, Ethan for Necromancer slot, Javier for Pirate slot, Jonathan for Generic slot, Ronald for Expansion slot, Josh for Treasure Pack, and Chunkyet for Marvel. Alright, let's see what will we get. Yeah, this is a hot day. Okay, let's put it nicely. Okay, all the foxes. What are the arts? Okay, so 2 gravy, 1 marlin, and 1 puffin. Alright, okay, let's start with our first booster box. Yep, so for those on the stream, have you all had your lunch already? So you'll start watching this. Okay, alright, so for Jaws, I will probably set aside all 4 treasure packs first. If you have any requests, like let's say if you don't want to open up your booster for the high seas, you want to open up at home by yourself, let me know. I'm okay to accommodate that. Yeah. Alright, if not, let's start. Okay. Alright, so I think this is my first time opening high seas packs. No, actually, other than yesterday's pre-release, yep, this is my second time opening high seas pack. Yep, so this is also my first time. Although I'm a store owner, but it takes me a long while before I start opening anything. Okay, alright, foil scouting shot, portside exchange, and flying high. Okay, alright, so alright, Mech Ranger Necro, Pirate Generic Expansion, and Marvel. Okay, so this is how it's going to be sorted accordingly. Yep, all the 6 slots. Alright, next we have no Marvel, but we have expansion slot. Alright, go Fin Harpoon, DV up. Money and Your Life, Generic, and Murderous Rebel, Pirate. Okay, I'm going to set aside all the bulk so that stream wise it's fine. Alright, our third pack. What do we have? Sieve Water Sloop, Pirate, Crash Down the Gates, and Prefer Direct. Alright. Yeah, nothing's from the expansion slot yet. Pirate Necromancer, Jittery Bones, Saltwater Swell, and Hoist Them Out, Necromancer. Okay, Cinder's Grief, Pirate Action, Wheeler Humperdinck, a first majestic of our case. Wheeler Humperdinck, 11/7 ally, 6 cost, and 6 cost to attack Watery Grave. Alright, and Limp Hopper Long. Okay, next up, what do we have? Coxworks Zeppelin, Lubricate, And Shifting Tides Pirate. Okay, all right. Do we have expansion? Okay, Surface Shaking expansion slot. Yep, for Ronald. Marilyn on the horizon, generic, and crash down the gates and board the ship, Necromancer. Okay, we are halfway, and this is our second Majestic. Call in the big guns. Okay, alright, Pirate Ranger, a King Kraken Harpoon. When this hits a hero, they choose and reveal a card from their hand. If it's a non-attack action card, they discard it and you create a gold token. Yep. And if you have activated cannon this turn, you can look at their hand and choose a card instead. Yep. So it's a good card for Merlin. Ranger. Alright. Prefer the weak foil, Yellowfin Harpoon, Pirate Ranger, Fool's Gold, Generic Resource. Alright, so for those if you have followed content creators, you would know that for Rudy's kit, for the High Seas kit, they have the Fool's Gold as their promo, extended up Fool's Gold. Yeah. That they have it for their sort of buy a box a promotion. Yep, and it was priced at 600 US for a case. Yeah. So from there, I mean, usually you will know that Rudy's products are usually priced accordingly to the market price. So you all would know that it is like, oh, all right. So we have another Majestic Ruby Amulet. Destroy this and gain 2 resource. Yeah, you all would know that Rudy tends to sell his products at market price. Yeah, and that's quite a. I mean, I think the promo that he is giving is a little bit close to what his style of sales is like. Yeah, it's a little bit like Fool's Gold, I guess. Yeah, getting from him might not be that bad. Yeah, actually, especially if we are talking about FAB stuff, because usually the promos are quite exclusive. Alright, what do we have up next? Alright, Feederless Green. Whenever it goes to the graveyard, you gain 3 life. Okay, so currently we have 3 Majestics, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Angry Bones, foil, money on your life, and throw caution to win. Alright, we are remaining with a third left. Alright, go Hunter Longboat, Feederless Green, and Kelpie. Siren of Safe Harbor foil, Crash Down the Gates, and Copper Cock. Alright, so for those who have actually joined the pre-releases yesterday, oh, another expansion slot, Preach Modesty. Yeah, how was the experience playing these sets pre-release? Did y'all try out Scurvy for the pre-release, or did y'all just wanted to be something safe and not try something different? HMS Baraka and Cold Zeppelin. Alright, Sticky Fingers. Okay, Rusty Harpoon, Big Game Trophy shot, and this is our fourth, fifth Majestic. Yeah, Big Game Trophy shot. Yep. The next arrow attack distance gets +4. If it's a Harpoon in its name, it gets when this is a reroll. Create a go token, draw a card, and discard the card. Yep. So it allows you to actually, if you're playing Marlin, it sorts of allows you to load an arrow into your arsenal. All right, last three packs of our first box. All right. Oh, so we have a Marvel. All right, Marvel Austin. Congrats to Chunkyet. Yep. You have a Marvel Austin, Heart of Gold. All right, take a look at the Marvel art. Yep. The foil. All right, let's set it aside first and continue. Entangling shot. A Ranger, yeah, that's right. A Pilfer the Weak. And Flying High. All right, not bad for our first box. We have any cool things for Necro yet? I think we have a Majestic, but not as cool yet. Yep, I hope our remaining boxes in this case would be better. Yep, okay, so this last pack, yep, without opening the last pack, we have no idea what can be opened up. Yeah, so let's just see. All right, Swindler's Gift, City Cloud, Cloud City Speedboat, and Tit for Tat. Okay. All right. Okay. So generally, I will just go through the hits once the whole case has been opened up. So give me a moment. Let me get a feel for the Marvel. All right. Okay. Yep. Ethan, planning to see something good. Yep. So currently you only have an ally, Wheeler Humperdinck. Okay. All right. Now we'll start with the second box of gravy, and we have one Merlin box and one Puffin box, remaining from the first case. All right, this is the second gold pack. I'll set it aside. Okay, yeah. We have chart cost, pirate. There seems to be a lot of pirate cards. Pirate. Bought the sheep. All right. So we are on our first case, second box. Yep. Tighten the screws, foil, Cloud City Steamboat, and Pilfer the Weak. Okay, which expansion slot is this? Okay, Everbloom Life. On the horizon, Return Fire. Oh, Return Fire, a good Majestic, very good. In the sense that it gives a 7 value, blocks 4, and gives it a +3 to your next arrow. Yeah, really good block. Yeah, gives a 7 value. Right. Oh, do we have another? Okay, Goldfin Harpoon, Sticky Fingers, Jack P. Nimble Foil, Vasye, and Crash Down the Shores. Alright, Marilyn, Dry Powder Shot, Drop the Anchor, and Fiddler's Green. Rally the Coast Guard, Jack be nimble, and prefer the weak. Prefer the wreck, sorry. Alright, Nimby, Paddle Faster, and Redfin Harpoon. Sinker, Blood in the Waters, that's a third Majestic, Blood in the Water. When this defense, you may discard a card or destroy the top card of the deck. If it has quarter glyphs, you get +2, which could potentially make it a 6 block. Yep, third Majestic of this box. Alright, Burly Bones, Bluefin Harpoon, sounds a little bit like Bluefin Tuna. Alright, Expedition to Blackwater, Shred, Scrub the Deck, and Kelpie. Alright, do we have another Majestic? Okay, no. Swift Shot, Cockworks Workshop, and Divvy Up. Alright. We are halfway through our box 2 of case 1. Line. Yep, for this set, there's actually a lot of demand for it. And although they didn't mention anything about the screen run being cut, but there is definitely lots of demand for the boosters, for the cases, because of treasure pack, and also I would think that because nationals is coming up, so players need their cards if they are playing the new class. Yep, generally new classes would always be a little bit more powerful than the previous classes, so that will lead people into getting new cards lah. I mean, that's one way for a publisher to actually Arcane Compliance and other expansion slot stuff. Yep, generally to let players enjoy the new set and play something that's interesting. Yeah. So hence, I think this time around, the demand for the Cockwork Dovetail, that's a good Majestic, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. The demand is pretty high. Yeah. Because of the nationals and also I would say the limited supply. So I'm thinking that the supply for high seas and 100 should be fairly same. Yeah, there shouldn't be any sort of issues getting your cards. There will be definitely lots of singles available. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely see many places selling the singles. A undercover acquisition for Ronald, a assassin player, just nice for you. Yeah. Okay, Angry Bones, Couple Cock, and Money of Your Life. Alright, last 3 pack. Hooked, Seafloor Savage, and Jack Be Quick. Alright, Tough Orange, Hoist Them Up, and Fyendal's green. Cockroach Workshop, Money or Life, Saltwater Swell. Alright, that's the end of second box. We will head on to the third box and fourth box before we do a quick recap of what we have opened up for our first case. And that's not been, it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, currently we have a Marvel, and maybe we will have a something else that's good. Yep, that's upcoming. We have no idea until we open everything up. Alright. Hello, Jerome. Hello. Yep, welcome to the stream. Yep, currently now it's in our first case. Yeah, so it takes a while to hit on to the third case. Yeah, so maybe around 40 minutes or so before we'll hit on to the third case, I would say. Yeah. Alright, our third box. Okay, let's go. This is a puffin box. Is it? Yeah, puffin box. And will we have more puffin stuff? Oh, and the first majestic sea legs. When this is discarded, create a gold kiss rum token. Right? It's good. It seems good for the brute players. Yep. Once you discard this, you will create a rum token, which you can use it to make your action card gains gold gain. Yep, and it's a yellow peach, 6 attack, just nice for the brute players. Alright, Expedition to Blackwater Strait. Oh, Direction, no. Yep, Fyendal's green, and Yo-ho-ho. Saltwater Cell, Foy, HMS, oops, wrong, and Cockroach Zeppelin. Alright, so the first majestic we have is currently Celix, but we have more majestic here. And which slot would it go to? Do we have a L or a Marvel? Yeah, that would be great. So good. Alright, Tough Orange. Cock in the Machine. Okay, that's our second M. Right, create 2 golden cocks. Then the golden cocks gives you crank and you can gain more action point. Yep, so it's a good cut. Pill for the week. And yeah. And to a certain extent, it changes how the Mechanologist playstyle could work, switching from just purely boost to a mixture of boost and playing with cogs. Alright, okay, so we have our second Marvel from this case. Alright, Shelly, Hardened Traveler. Right, congrats to Chunkit. You have your second Marvel. Alright, Nimby, Cloud City Steamboat, and Tit for Tat. Okay, Herald of Skim, Scuba, which sounds a little bit like Scooby-Doo. What style? I don't know. It feels a little bit like Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. Angry Bones, Conqueror of the High Seas. Congrats to Xavier. You have a Conqueror of the High Seas. One of the hits, best hits in the High Seas. Yep. The Command and Conquer with Go again. Yeah, Cloud City Steamboat, Money of a Life, and HMS Kraken. Alright, it seems not too bad. For this case, we have like 2 Marvel, and we are only up to our 3rd box. Alright, and a EA King Shark Harpoon. I have no idea whether is it hard to get, and also if there's actually a normal rainbow foil version. A EA King Shark Harpoon, or is it like the Channel Lightning Valley of the Rosetta set? Okay, Burly Bones and Paddle Faster, and Sinker. So at least I think it feels it's in the expansion. It's in the sort of like the expansion slot. Yep, and not in the normal rainbow foil slot. Alright, is Swiftwater Sloop, Cloud City Steamboat, and Scrub the Deck. Alright, so we are halfway to our 3rd box. Okay, do we have a expansion slot? Nattering Shot, Crash Down Decoy, Gates, and Board the Ship. Alright, next Swiftwater Sloop, Fool's Gold, and Monkey Powder. Blow for Blow, Sea for Savage, and Yellowfin Harpoon. Fool's Gold, King Shark Harpoon. Oh, alright, that's your 2nd King Shark Harpoon, Junjie. And Clockwork Zeppelin. Yep. Swindler's Grief, Saltwater Swell, and Clapstem in Iron. Okay, Walk the Plank, Hiff Hole, and Money or Your Life. Alright, so we are remaining, I think, if I'm not mistaken, around last 6 packs of box number 3, case 1. Alright, another Pirate Ranger stuff. Gold Tip, nice Arrow, Palm from Merlin, Pirate Action, and Flying High. Alright, Scrub the Deck for Roy, Cloud City Steamboat, and Portside Exchange. Yep. And by next week, the release week, okay, Escalate Bloodshed, another expansion slot card. We would know very well how the new heroes will fare with the US Nationals, which is happening next week. Yep, whereby the players over there will be scrambling to find cards for the decks, while we get to have a glimpse of how the meta will be in the upcoming nationals. Yep, so we still have time to prepare for those who are qualified for nationals. Yep. So for those who are qualified for nationals, remember, other than classic constructed, you have to practice for draft, which can make a very big difference. Like Copper Clock, yeah, and which can make a very big difference if you do not practice for draft, which can screw up your top 8 chances, yeah, in nationals, right? All right, so now we are headed to box number 4. All right, so since we have 4 treasure packs already, I'm not too sure whether Joselle, if you are in the chat itself, if you're in the chat, do let me know if you want me to open up all 4 treasure packs. Yeah. Okay, so the default, unless there's any instructions, I'll open up all 4 of them. So let me know, yep, if you do not want to open up on stream. Yep, if not, I'll open up on stream. Then after opening up all the remaining 24 packs from this last box case of case 1. Okay. Alright, this is our last box of case 1. Alright. Fyendal Hunter Couch, Flying High, and Giddy Up. Giddy Up, seems like. Yeah, the naming sense of LSS cards actually I feel is quite cool. Okay, so we have a first M and a 4M Bug Barrage. Yep, a Spectra Killer. Yep, try to kill the Spectra. That's a way for Rangers to deal against the pesky allies and illusionist era actually. Yeah, illusionists and possibly necromancers. Alright, pirate action, lost pirate block, and Pinton Sentry. Okay. On the horizon voice, Sapphire Amulet. That's a better amulet. It gives your hero +1 intellect, which is quite important. Yep, Sapphire Amulet. That's a good majestic, I would say, for the generic slot. Okay, Ethan, I'm trying hard to see if I could open anything good, and also Ingjie, I'm trying hard to see if there's anything good that I could open up for you within the last box of case 1. Yeah, it seems a little bit weaker for the 2 of you at the present moment, but we have no idea until we open up everything. Yeah. Check the course, crash down the gates, and shifting tides. Swift water sloop, salt water swell, and clockwork zeppelin. Cinder's Grief, Yellowfin Harpoon, and Heath Ho. Alright, what do we have for expansion slot? Oh, another Herald of Scheme. Burly Bones, Flying High, and Portside Exchange. Alright, it seems like it's a very fixed ratio of having 2 expansion slots every booster box. Yeah. Alright, crash down the gates, Limpe Hop, drop the anchor. Alright, halfway to our last box of case 1. Rusty Harpoon, HMS, and Clockwork. Regain Composure, Line, and Scurvy. Alright, Undercover Acquisition, that's the second one for the case. Pirate Action, and Mechanology Section. Alright. Cloud City Steamboat, Flying High, and Avastia. Okay, we have Angry Bones, Chum, and Prefer the Wreck. Battalion, Fire in the Hole, and Redfin Harpoon. Alright, entangling shot, loan shark, a pirate action, hit for tap. Yeah, I find the art of loan shark really cute. I mean, it's a shark, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do. Okay, it might get cancelled, or might get cancelled for anyhow. Alright, Feederless Green, Prefer the Weak, and Cloud City Steamboat. Okay. Alright, Cloud Skiff, Jack Be Quick, and Scuba. Okay, so we have a expansion slot for it, Bum Bum. Yep. Bim Bum. Yep. And Bum Bum, when this hits a hero, destroy an item that they control. Yep, so it's slightly different from the other expansion slot card under DTD, if I'm not wrong. Alright, Sinker. Alright, last 3 packs here. Alright, before we open up the gold pack for Giselle. Okay, Seamless Grief, Cloud City Steamboat, and scrub the deck. Okay. Restless Bones, Sunken Treasure. Oh, Sunken Treasure. Alright, another M. When this defends, you may turn a card in the graveyard face down. If it's yellow, create a gold token. That's one way to deal with all the pesky watery graves allies in the graveyards. Alright, Sunken Treasure, not bad, not bad. Pirate, cut. Alright, and Saltwater Swell. Last but not least, the last pack of the case. Good luck. Do we have a... Alright, we have another expansion slot, Escalate Bloodshed, Thief of the Corp, and HMS, and a hook. Alright, okay. So we will go for a treasure pack opening now, right, for our first box. First case of our treasure pack. Let's see what do we have for the first case, the treasure pack. Okay, I'll set aside all the chefs. Okay, alright, oops. Okay. Let's see. Okay. One easy way, cut them instead of tearing. I mean, since that the pack there's so little cuts. Okay, I'll open up all 4 together, then we will BO together. 2, 3, and 4. So this is the what. See, will we have the treasure, the really exclusive cards? Okay, so first up, we have the nice Marvel Gold. We have a piece of the map itself, and what we want is actually the middle one. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it's a C, it's a common cold foil, light fingers. Alright, I'll set this aside first. Okay, so the second pack. Okay, a different one, Golden Corp. Harder to open, Marvel. Alright, and another map piece, but we will take a look at all the map piece when we have the availability. Alright, what do we have? Okay, so it's C134. Is that a... Okay, so that's a HMS pirate action. Okay, so the gold foil looks a little bit interesting. Yeah, to me, I mean, it's unlike the other cold foil. Yeah, so we have our second goal. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, okay, so SEA 148, it's a shifting tides. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what do we have for the last. Okay, so that's another golden cork. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so it's a C174. It's a chart the cost. Okay. All right. Okay, so this the end for first case. Let me set this all aside. Then we'll head on to our second case. All right, a short intermission. All right, and okay, so oh yeah, before I forget, yep, we are going to do a small recap. Yeah, like earlier on, we did mention supposedly to do a small recap. Okay, so for the expansion slot, Ronald, you have 2 Herald of Scheme, 2 Escalate Bloodshed, 2 Undercover Acquisition, Arcane Compliance, Bum Bum Foy, Everboom Life, Preach Modesty, and Surface Shaking. So there's a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 11 Majestics. Yep, that's a nice number of Majestics for the slot you have. All right, okay. So this is for Ronald. Okay, so we will go on for generic Jonathan. All right. So these are the Majestics that I have opened up for you. A Sapphire Amulet, a Great Amulet that gives you 1 Expeditional Intellect. Yep. Possibly played in a few decks. Yeah, I mean, having a 5th Intellect is definitely a great plus. And a Ruby Amulet, probably for Kano. Yep, that's a 4th piece of their energy potion. Alright, so this is what you have. The hits, Sapphire Amulet, Ruby Amulet, and Silix. All of them quite nicely open up. Yep. Definitely good stuff. Alright, set this aside. Okay, so we have Pirate slot for Javier. Alright, 1 Majestic, Loan Shark, Conqueror of the High Seas, the highly sought after card, which is equivalent. I mean, if I were to take Miss Views equivalent, that would be the levels of enlightenment. Yep, definitely a great card for those who are playing the High Seas hero. Alright, a Loan Shark and a Sunken Treasure. Alright, so these are your hits. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good, I would say. Yeah, the hits. Especially with Conqueror of the High Seas. Okay. Okay, and now for you, Ethan. Alright, these are the hits that I have. Charm. Blood in the Warriors. Willer Humperdinck. Alright. So these are the 3 Majestics. 2 allies for you to play with for Gravy Bones, and a Blood in the Water. Alright. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And up next is Jinjie. Alright, so these are the hits that I have for you. A foil Bob Barrage, foil Gold Tip, King Shark Harpoon, a EA King Shark Harpoon, a Return Fire, Big Game Trophy Shot, and a King Kraken Harpoon. Yeah, that's a lot of Harpoon, and yep, seems like a big winner for the number of Majestics for the general classes. Yep, and of which 3 of them are Rainbow Foil. Right, not too shabby, not too shabby. Pretty good. Alright, Jinjie. Thanks everyone for their support. Alright, last but not least, we will head over to Jinjie's pile. Alright. Okay, what do we have here? We have a Cog in the Machine, Cogworks Workshop, Cogworks Dovetail, another workshop. Alright, so we have 2 workshops, a Dovetail and a Cog in the Machine. Yep. Not too shabby. Yep, pretty good for Puffin. Alright. Soon we'll be heading up to our second case of the day. Alright. Okay. So second case it is. Alright. So second case we have Wei Yan for Mechanologist, Michael for Ranger, Chen Giet for Necromancer, Ethan for Pirate, Elton for Generic, Chen Giet for Expansion Slot, No for Treasure Packs, and Wei Yan for Marvel. Alright, let's see where I open equally as many marbles in the second case, or even more marbles. Okay. Let me get some water in the meantime. Okay, hot day today. Remember everyone, remember to hydrate. No matter where you are. Okay, so this time around we have the same. 2 Gravy, 1 Marlin and 1 Puffin. Yep, it seems to be the configuration, at least for now, for the 2 cases. Okay, alright. The case 2 box 1. Alright, so for No, he did mention that he doesn't want the gold pack to open, so I'll just set them aside for him and leave them. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we'll probably do a little bit speed run. Okay, Pirate Necromancer, Jittery Bones, Flying High, and Portside Exchange. Alright, oh, that's fast. We have our marble. Alright, another oyster. A heart of gold. Nice, that's a very fast hit. And let's see what do we have remaining up our first box. Okay, yep, everything's in. Alright, awesome, all good. Will we hit a majestic and soon, or will we not? Restless Bone, Copper Corp, and Money or Your Life. Jittery Bronze Foil, Cock in the Machine, that's a first majestic that we have, and a marble. Alright, first majestic, Coin Big Guns, Fiddler's Green, and Seafloor Savage. Cockwood Zeppelin, Saltwater, hoist them out. Alright, no, we have not hit the expansion slot and Dangling Shot. Bought the ship and Money or Your Life. Chart the course, trip for the week, and crash down the gates. Flying High, King Shark Harpoon, second majestic of the box 2 case, box 1 case 2. Alright, Bum Bum for expansion slot. Conqueror of the High Seas, congrats to you, Ethan. Crash down the gates and sinker. Alright. The bell, I might still use it. Yeah. Okay, so we are halfway to our first box of case 2. Okay. Golden People, Fiddler's Green, and Avasier. Okay, Everbloom Life, Mutiny, Yellowfin, and Hippo. Coin Big Guns, Two for the Week, and Drop the Anchor. Nimby, Redfin Harpoon, and Jack B. Nimble. Alright, yes, Daryl, yep, the slot is open. Yep, you will be getting that slot. Yep, if you're in the group, if you're in the chat itself, yes, I'll reserve that slot for you. Sirens of Safe Harbor, Bluefin Harpoon, and Cloud City Steamboat. Alright, so we have our 4 majestics at the moment. Thief of the Corp, okay, Kelpie, and the deck. So we should have another 4 more majestics, or at least 2 more majestics. Battalion, Jolly Blunger, okay, so that's our 5th majestic that we have, and our first pirate mythology card. Line foil, Flying High, and Line. Alright, so 5th majestic here. Okay, what majestic do we have? Okay, another Surface Shaking, Charted Course, Saltwater, and Yo-Ho-Ho. Alright, Go Hunter, Conqueror of the High Seas. Wow, 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 wow. That's a hit. Yep, Conqueror of the High Seas. And that's our 6th Majestic from this box of case 2. Nice hit for you, Ethan. Alright, although I didn't do very well for the first case, but case 2, box 1 definitely is in your favor. Alright, HMS foil, Flying High, and HMS. Okay, alright, so we are done with our box 1 case. Ooh. Alright, let's head on to our box 2 case 2. Alright. Okay, treasure pack, setting aside for no. Alright. Good luck, good luck. Good luck to everyone who's supporting case 2. Okay, walk the plank, bluefin harpoon, jack be nimble. Thief of the Cock, HMS, jack be quick. Okay, Escalate Bloodshed, a expansion slot, Fiddler's Green, Sinker, and Money or Your Life. Okay. Another expansion slot do we have? Okay, Undercover Acquisition. Expedition Foil, Throw Caution to the Wind, and Clockwork Zeppelin. Okay, a Swindler's Grief, Loan Shark, another Majestic. That's our 2nd Majestic, if I'm not wrong. Yep, 2nd Majestic. Yeah, or 3rd Majestic. 2nd Majestic. Chart the High Seas. Oh, a good cut for Pirate Necromancers. Definitely good. And it's a Rainbow Foil one. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Necromancer, Chunkiet. Good cut. Yep, but like always, we will always do a recap later on. Okay, next we have Swiftwater, Hooked, and Saltwater. On the horizon, Scurvy and HMS. Yellowfin, DD, and Line. Okay, so expansion slot? No, it's a Golden Harpoon. Blow for a blow, not so fast, and a Flying High. Okay. Thieves Vermin, Scuba, and Pinton Sentry. Mutiny, Sunken Treasure. Oh, that's another block for the pirates. And if I'm not mistaken, this is our 4th Majestic. Burly Bones, Fiddler's Green, and Lubricate. Alright, we are halfway to box 2, case 2. Alright, another expansion slot. This should be our 5th. Card Majestic. Alright. So we have hit quite a fair bit of Majestics early on. So will we get a Marvel or a book here? Let's see. Alright, Burly Bones, Copper Cock, and Fiddler's Green. Alright, another Majestic. Okay, no. Expedition, Clockworks. Alright, this is our 6th Majestic, if I'm not wrong. So one box generally can hit up to 8 Majestics on the whole. Usually 6 to 8. Yeah. Fool's Gold, HMS, Clockwork, and Sirens. Cloud Skiff, Flying High, Arvasier, Battalion Foil, Chump, and another Majestic. Nice. Seems like we have hit a little bit higher than the usual rate. Alright, Saltwater, Fire in the Hole, and Redfin Harpoon. Alright, last 2 packs for the box 2. Okay, Chart the Course, Cloud City, and Tit for Tat. Alright, so it's up to our last box. No, last pack. Oh, okay, so we do really have our second marvel of the case 2. Alright, there's a Charm. Alright, so we have a Charm and Austin. Alright, do we have a companion Majestic? No, we do not have. Alright, ding 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 ding. Yes, that's a Charm. Nice hit, nice hit. Alright, okay. Okay, so congrats to Wei Yan. You have 2 Majestics now. Okay, let me set it aside. Okay, clear some of the chairs. Okay, and we are headed to our box 3. Okay. Okay, box 3, here we go. Fire in the Hole, HMS, and Clockwork. Angry Bones, Cloud City, Prefer. Pack 3. Oops, a little bit too fast. Lubricate Foil, Crash Down, Sinker. Block the Plank, Fiddler's Green, Arvasier. Okay, so what do we have for our expansion slot? Now, there's a Crack Bubble, a false fake news, Big Game Trophy Shot, our first Majestic of box number 3. Alright, this is our first Majestic. Yo ho ho, Jack Be Nimble and Piffer. Alright, Chart the Course, Pedal Faster, and Red Line. Swiftwater, Pearl Amulet, a Majestic. This is our second Majestic. And Regain Composure. Battalion Foil, Bluefin, and Cloud City. Okay. Fiddler's Green, Scrub the Deck, and Kelpie. Go Hunter, Line, and DB up.
Ooh.
Hello. Yes, sir. This is again. Yes, it is live, and we do have some audience here. Yep. So later on we have our pre-list. Yep. So this is our case 2, and we have two majestic. Yeah. Two marbles. Yeah. It's okay. Yep. Those are all sorted. Yeah. All right. This is our third majestic, King Shark Harpoon. Okay, yep. These all are in the classes read.
I'll put the M on top.
Okay, can. Yep. So we have our player who has arrived for the pre-list earlier. Yeah. Darren, who is here with me now.
Oh, this one all 3 M's.
Yep, the pirate slot looks quite stacked.
Pirate box.
Yes, for this case, pirate actually looks really good. All right, okay, we have currently 3 M's if I'm not wrong. Do we have?
Wow.
Yeah.
There's 2 conquerors in here.
Yes, it's quite stacked, right?
So sick.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so do we have anything more? Okay, definitely we have more majestics in the remaining packs because we only have opened like 3 majestics up here. So we definitely have more memory or money all your life. Okay.
One box one box one.
Yes, one box. Just happens to be I have case 1 has 2 marbles. Case 2 also has 2 marbles.
Oh.
Yeah, so has been quite lucky for those who've got the marble slot. Yeah.
The names.
Yeah. Alright, going turbine. Alright, blood in the water. That's our 4th majestic if I'm not wrong. Alright. Oh, so we hit a Fable.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Nice, a Fable for...
Fable for this one is...
Yes, it's
generic. Elton.
Yes, Elton. Nice.
Walao.
Lucky Elton.
Again.
Yes.
Elton again.
Yeah. Alright, Elton. Nice. You have a Fable. A definitely not too shabby Fable. Playable. Yeah, it's a good Fable. Yeah. Okay. Alright, our last pack of pack 3 and then box 3 last pack. Alright, Ranger and Fool's Gold.
You got Michael, is it?
Yes, Michael. Okay. Alright. Your handwriting is not as...
Yeah, you got Michael's writing in caps.
Oh, when you write in caps, the handwriting is...
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. This is the doctor's handwriting. No. It's...
Yeah, got the signature.
Got the signature.
Pirate Ethan.
Yes. Alright. So this is box number 4. Case number 2. Okay. Alright. Okay, I only have 7% battery left. Yeah. Let's see. I have a charger.
Hello. 你看这个 Elton 拿什么东西
Okay, wait. Let me get the charger in the meantime.
你懂昨天我朋友更厉害吗？他请我帮他打的推理的时候，他推理是开什么？对。
喂 then Elton
然后灯，
对，
刚刚拍到吧？
拍照，
刚拍到吧？
都不懂啊，
他不懂啊，没有看啊，没有看没？
不懂，拍给。
这么厉害？
然后对，还有一口呢。
啊，我们帮他 collect 来。Especially also 春节，是不是？
Yes, expansions 老是成功。Okay, let's just
来，那个是
Indonesia.
这个看不到。这么厉害！
我们终于开了。
再开多一个。
Yeah.
我一定要看东西。
我也是要。很好哎，这个看。
我的 Betsy 很好哎。
Betsy OK 啦，Betsy 不错。That is treasure bag.
Yes. Which one? Treasure bag is no, but treasure bag no opening.
Oh, you're not opening. You just
Yeah,
putting it there.
he's just leaving there.
我刚刚做完饭。
哦，以为你正好来否费力。
没有啊，我刚刚上完班而已。
来了，
你是做private 的还是做？
啊，对哦，我在沙滩那边。
哦，要请人吗？
好，你在找什么工作？
跟医院的reception 的东西，还是跑腿的也可以。
嗯，跑腿的，是有嘞，可能有，还是要做那种很多 admin 的东西的。
我还愿意教，我都不介意啊。
OK，可以讲。
马哥是谁
阿是有点了。
魏燕。
我会先找我的 related jobs， 如果真的没有，我可以。
Okay, hold on lah, everyone. Let me set up for some.
I write the last way. So sick， 这么厉害。
昨天他开两盒哦，哇，他也是中那个马乌的那个 over necklace from 那个 treasure。
那个炸啊，那个是算炸。
有人分章。
那个 M 全部的 M is basically 是 potion 来的。reality 啦 ，OK 啦 ，better than cold foil common 了，我觉得。
他的两盒有一盒有中那个红色的雷神德利。
哇，父爱。
Emergency trying to figure out how to. Alright, hold on a moment, everyone. Let me see if I can get the charging on. Yep, hold on, I'll switch the other way. Do I? No. That's more and more messages. Okay.
我去台湾开的是很好，开2个路轨走路，一个是 CF， 然后还开摇马波，很厉害。还有一个，我还有开马波一个，然后我还有一个沙龙。
马波好像很容易中。
很容易，我觉得是一个 box， 差不多是一个 box。
然后这两盒都有马波。
你的 cold foil 不是 in random box 了，所以你永远不会抽那种 random 开3 pack 就抽到
OK
所以 OK 啦，现在。
对了，可以抽到麻波就 OK， 还 OK 了。你在 random pack 抽麻波也是不错。
Oh my god. Okay, wait, maybe no, it's not. It's the battery that's. Okay, once again, everyone. Okay, the remaining 12 packs. Give me a moment. Let me see if there's any way to salvage with the my battery level. Yep. Okay, seems like there's no way for me. Okay, I'll probably borrow someone's phone to. Yeah.
Borrow phone.
No, I mean I guess that's the only way to. Yeah.
I want the camera doesn't look like a crack. So
Okay.
Can.
Let's see how I can. Okay. Okay, emergency. Let's see.
Oh, you need another battery. Is it the battery or?
Power bank? Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You have another power bank?
Yeah, I can borrow my power bank.
Okay.
You use laptop
Laptop camera, but you cannot. 它不可以，它没有 like suspension，不能。
那有 hold up every single 看的视频吗？
啊。
See, this is your
USB-C.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Let me see. Out, right? Out. Doesn't matter which
Doesn't
one.
matter. Maybe it's the battery.
How do I start?
USB first. It work.
Does it work? No.
No, I think it's your wire.
and this time to buy a webcam.
Yeah, I see.
And this time to buy a cheap webcam from China.然后这本来在睡觉，
他在上面玩没这边
他昨天晚上
But is there supposed to be light? There's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be charging, but I think it's your port, your connector port.
Yeah, maybe you don't know.
不是我的 side.
Second wire.
Maybe it's the wire.
Second wire.
Second wire. Oh,
In
yeah.
the phone port, not your power bank port.
Not my port.
Okay. Alright, let's see if the second wire can work.
Cut end. Exchange in port.
Port exchange.
Okay, change this.
How is it? How do I press?
Yeah, it says here. 73.
But it's not. If not, it will have light.
Hmm? Oh no, it needs to be attached when it runs.
No, but it will have light by itself.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
You try my cable from. My cable confirm works.
But your cable cannot insert into my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
How come? Eh? Your cable is what cable?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you have to use your own. It's not the power bank. Maybe it's.
It's the compatibility issue. No, as in no, it's the wire versus the.
Eh, there? It works. It got slide, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But yours doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, how many pages you need to
所以你们现在问我，我现在比较难回答你，因为我在 try to figure out。Yeah，
哦，
对吗？Yeah。
你的那个水下电啊，我每天想你选择送你想
3个、4个、5个。
太多了，很多。
Okay, let's see if I can get anything to be going. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
No, yours doesn't work for me. That's why I don't know why yours doesn't work. Yeah.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
this. Then you
No.
move this one. Then you got more space to put the.
No, it's not. I mean, I need to. It's the wire that's short.
Oh. Wire that's short.
This guy keep buying all the treasure.
Or you switch your thing to this side. You
Yeah,
switch the-
I'm. Okay, how?
那我怎么放这个？
No battery. 没有电。
Okay, okay, that's
这样就
fine.
可以了。
好
Alright.
And now you will respond to the.
Now my one doesn't for some reason. 它不可以用我的传真。
Let me concentrate on the stream 10. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So is it hang? Okay. Yes. Alright, we are back in business. Alright, let me reply some messages. Alright.
You want to go for 哪个？这个。
Okay. Alright, so let's head up to the fourth booster box. Yeah.
这是你没有什么东西要拿来。
我是觉得。
我在想要玩
Alright.
baby 多。
Okay, up next, back to the originals, and then before we head on to the third case, yeah, before we start our pre-list. Alright, shifting times. Okay, just let me adjust that everything's in. Okay. Yep. So we. Okay. All right, we are back. Front. Video wise, yep, still fine. All right. Cloud skiff, salt water, and cobweb zeppelin. Okay. Golden Tipo, rapid fire. Oh, our first majestic. Alright, first majestic of the box. Ranger, Portside Exchange, and Yellowfin Harpoon. Okay, I need to find a way to stabilize. Is it stabilizing? Yep. No. Okay, I need to pick up Necromancer block, drop the anchor, and flying high. Scrappy Bones, Swindler's Gift, Clockwork Zeppelin, and Limpid. Alright, Restless Bones, Money or Your Life, and HMS. What case is this, Isaac? So currently this is case. This is case 2. We have Surface Shaking from the expansion slot. Jack B Quick and Copper Corp. Alright. We have Chart the Course, Fiddler's Green, and Seafloor Savage. Fiddler's Green, Cock in the Machine, second majestic. Hoist them up. Oh yeah, no, sorry, that's third majestic. Yeah, considering that there is one from the. Then this is our fourth majestic, big game trophy shot. And we are halfway to our case. No, we are in our box 4 of our case 2. Box 4. Alright. Oh, we have a third Marvel. That's another Austin. There's many Austin. And a Chum. Okay, so that's 3 Marvels for you. Oh, another Cock in the Machine. Oh, congrats. That's also a good M for the Puffin. Alright. That's great. Yep. This is our 5th majestic. divvy up, sinker, and cloud. Swiftwater per amulet. Okay, alright, that's another majestic that we have. Our fifth majestic. Jittery Bones, Fiddler's Green, and Avasier. Hello, Ingjie. Alright. Swindler's Grill, prefer the rack, and drop the anchor. Cockwood Zeppelin, Redfin Harpoon, and Jack B. Nimble. On the horizon, Regain Composture, and Pedal Faster. Call in the big guns, Bluefin Harpoon, and City Cloud. Prefer the rack, Kelpie, and scrub the deck. Alright, another majestic, Preach Modesty. Rally the Coast Guard, line, and divvy up. Okay, let me set this up. Okay, last two pack for case 2. Thief of the Cop, Yohaho, and Flying High. Yeah, 我们看得起。Yeah. Alright. And last pack, Sky Skimmer Foil, Cockwood Zeppelin, and Saltwater. Okay, you want to do a small recap? See over here, see over here.
Oh, see over here.
Yeah, of course.
Special guest.
Yeah, special. Okay, so we invite our special guest, our resident doctor. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can see.
Okay, let's go.
We'll
We'll find the M's for pirate. This is what? Case what?
This is case 2.
Case 2, okay. For Necromancer. Okay, you have.
So that they will know.
Okay, for the Necromancer, you have 3 hits. You have. This one, Charm. Chart the High Seas, and 1 Blood in the Water.
And these are all for
Necro.
Chunkiet.
Okay, congrats. Next person. Okay, for the Ranger, let's see. Ranger. Who's the lucky Ranger? Michael. Michael, you have 5 M's, I think, for Ranger. Let's go through. Okay, yeah, you have 5 M's. So we're looking at 2. Yeah, we have 2 King Shot Harpoons, 1 Return Fire, and 2 Big Game Trophies. So there's a total of 5 M's. Okay, we'll back it out for you. Okay, let's go for the Mac player. Wow, there's a foil M here also. Very nice. The Mac goes to who?
The Mac goes to Wei Yin.
Wei Yin. Okay, let's see. Wei Yin for yours. Yeah, double check, make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, for you, Wei Yin, you have a full lucky play set of Caught in the Machine. One of them being a foil. So congrats, you don't have to buy any more of them. 1 Jolly Bludger and 1 Clockworks Workshop. So that's pretty good. Okay.
Alright,
let's go to
expansion slot. That will be for Chunkiet.
Wow. Okay, Chunkiet, your expansion slot kind of sick also. You got quite a few hits here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you have 2 Preach Modesties, 1 Surface Shaking, 1 Herald of Second, 1 undercover acquisition, 1 escalate bloodshed. Oh, sorry, you got 2 surface shaking, sorry. 2. Let me see the second one here. 2 surface shaking. Yeah. And then you have 1 Everbloom, and then 1 Bam Bam. So pretty good hits all around. Okay. Going on to generic. Generic wise, we have, let me start for you. Elton, I remember now. So good. 1 case break can get favor. Must be nice. Elton's sleeping. Yeah, I collect for him. Okay, for Elton, you have 2 per amulet and 1 fable. So congratulations, very nice. Apparently there's no cold foil fable. There's only RF in this set apparently. Not even in the Go
Not
pack.
even the Go pack.
Apparently don't have. I don't know whether it's true lah. People could be bluffing me, but apparently that's the case.
It could be, it could be.
Okay, and we go to Pirate Generics. Let's see. Wow, okay, Pirate Generic kind of cracked also. Who is the Pirate Generic going to?
For Ethan.
Ethan. Wow, this one is quite a cracked case for you. Let's see. M's. Okay, you have a grand total of 4 M's, but they are all high value one. You have 1 Sunken Treasure, 2 Conquerors, 1 of which is a foil, crazy, and 1 Loan Shark. So pretty good all around, 4 of them. Okay, and then for the Marvel ally slot,
That will be Wei Yan.
Wei Yan. Alright, congratulations, you get 3 hits from 4 boxes, that's crazy. Charm, Marvel, and 2 Oystons. I think they're all super playable, so you should be very happy with that. And then the 4 gold packs will go to...
No.
No, congratulations.
Yes, opening it up for no.
Okay, no, we're not opening it, so unfortunately...
Yep. No
show for y'all.
No show for
No show for.
Okay,
Sure.
alright.
Okay, back to pass back to Dennis.
Okay, so back to me. Yep. Okay. So we are here. Wait. Just to check, is the video still okay? Yep. The video is working well. Okay. All right.
Every 2 boxes will have 1. At least that's what I think.
All right. Okay. So we are going to start with our 3rd case. All right. So that will be for Ranger for Jerome, Necromancer for Cheng Kian, Turfu for Pirate, Dave for Generic, Daryl for Expansion Slot, Cheng Kian for Treasure Packs, and Isaac for Marvels. Okay. Alright, here I go. Alright, like always, I will start with the 2 Gravy Bones booster box, and after that the rest.
2 Gravy Bones.
Yeah, it's always 2 Gravy Bones, and 1 Marlin, and 1 Puffin.
I didn't know that. Now you know.
Alright, so I'll set aside the Gold Pack, and Gold Pack we will open it up, all 4 of them. After all the packs have been opened.
Oh, this one want to open.
Yeah, I mean, unless Trinket, if you don't want to open it, let me know. But I think you are opening it tonight, today. Alright, so do we have an expansion slot start rare? No, we do not have. Alright, hoist them out. Necromancer block. A Clockworks Workshop. A first M of the day.
Wow.
First pack,
One pack,
first. Yep, first pack, first box for case number 3. Alright, Swindler's Grief, Fire in the Hole, and HMS. Yep, HMS Kraken. Okay, let me readjust, make sure that everything's in the video. Okay, yep. Alright, the angle's better. Okay, we have Pirate Action, Flying High, and HMS. Alright, back 3. Ranger Choke. We have another Chart the High Seas. Good hit for the Necromancer. Alright. There'll be Champion. Yep. Alright, we have an expansion slot, a Herald of Scheme, a Media's Touch foil, and that's for generic for Dave. Yep, also a good hit. I mean, this is the first time that we opened, and a foil indeed.
Apparently the US boxes have short prints for certain cards. Don't know whether it's true. They say Midas the print very low.
Yeah, a Golden Tipo, Murder's
I don't know
Revel,
whether it's true. Sometimes you quite nice here.
and a Ranger. Okay, let's get, maybe I should. Okay. Alright, this angle is much easier for me. Okay. Restless Bones, Pilfer the Weak, and Money or Your Life. Thief of the Cock. Alright, Sunken Treasure, Third Majestic, Crash Down. Of course, give me a moment, let me switch off the aircon. Okay, up next. Alright, Redfin Harpoon foil, Saltwater Swell, and Hoist Them Up. That's our 4th Majestic that we have. Okay, Tough Orange, Shifting Tides, and a Limpid. Go Hunter Crash, Board the Ship, and Lubricate. Alright, now we are halfway to our first box of our case number 3. Shifting Tides, Monkey Powder, and Crash Down the Gate. Alright, Saltwater, Crash Down, and Board the Ship. Swiftwater, Cloud City, and Pilfer the Weak, Pilfer the Wreck. Sirens, Crash Down, and Sinker. Chart the Course, Blood in the Water, Majestic, that's our 5th Majestic, Pirate Necromancer. Yep, Blood in the Water is a good card. There are actually quite a fair bit of good cards. Yes, that's right. HMS Marlin, Drop the Anchor, and Fiddler's Green. Alright, so we have our 5th Majestics already. So we should have at least 1 or 2 more, and will we get a... Okay, so we have an Escalate Bloodshed. Yes, we are hoping for a Marvel, Jack B, Nimble, and Pilfer the Wreck. Yep, Chart Course, Paddle Faster, and Redfin Harpoon. pedals faster, faster. That's the what we are going to be going for, the speed of the case. Alright, Nimby Foy, Cloud City, regain composture, and walk to play. Yeah. Alright, remaining 4 packs of box 1, case 4. Alright, we have a Marvel. Alright, Cutty Shark, quick clip. Alright, congrats to Aizat. Again, one, is it?
One box,
Not one box.
average.
Yeah, average approximately. I mean, two. It seems like it's two box one. Yeah, so there's a possibility that this only has like one. Yeah, so it's, on average it's 2 box 1. At least with our stream, it seems like it's 2 box 1. I mean, I have no confirmation of the rest of the people who's opening high seas booster box, but at least in our stream, these 3 cases, we have hit and on average a 2 Marvel per case. And last pack, do we have a Majestic? G3 Bones, and no, we do not have a Majestic here. Yeah. Okay, alright, so we are head on to the second Gravy Bones booster box. Yes.
Okay.
Alright. In the meantime, our resident doctor here, Darren, will let us know what were the hits.
Okay, for Necromancers, you have
So,
1 Blood in the Water and 1 Chart the High Seas.
Alright, for Necromancer, Blood in the Water, and Chart the High Seas.
For the Ranger, for the Mech, you have unfortunately no M's yet, but surely the next box. This one is, I think you saw wrongly. This one, the
Ranger.
Oh, here, sorry.
Yeah.
This one is on the wrong side. Okay. Mech wise, the Mech you have 1, sorry. Mech you have 1 Clockwork.
Yep, so Mac, that's no one got it, so that's our slot, the stall slot. That we just Clockwork machine, Clockwork Workshop.
Ranger have no
Ranger has
M.
no M's yet.
And for the Pirates, you have 1 Sunken Treasure.
Pirate 1 Sunken Treasure.
And then you have generic wise, I think.
Generic, we have Media's Touch Foil.
Yeah.
And for expansion slot, we have Escalate Bloodshed and Herald of Scale. Alright. Yeah. Okay. 可以啊，如果你们要的话, yeah. No, it's just a bell if we have hits. Ding ding. Alright, go Hunter. When there's a bell, now people start to anyhow play with the bell. Yeah, in front of me, that's all the small kids tendency comes out. Yeah. Okay, alright. Swift shot, monkey powder, crash down the gates.
Okay, I think this set if you really want to build a Necromancer, quite good. You need to buy a couple of cases, then got a few Marvel allies. You can then if you really want to build, you trade for cheap.
Yeah, just if you want to play minimum grade.
Then you just trade, then you are quite good.
Yep. So if you are going to play Gravy Bones, I would say that you would want to get a Gravy Armory deck. Yes. Yeah, that's a needed.
Definitely needed.
Yeah, definitely needed. Yeah.
100%.
Because they will bring gravekeeping inside.
Really?
Gravekeeping.
What is it called? The one that new.
Call to the grave.
Call to the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the allies. The 2 allies are too good already. Yeah, maybe 1 of them. The other one is like so.
Is it limited? Is it
No, all 3. You
All
can
the
get
3 allies are good,
You
right?
can get the Marvel versions, but you cannot get them in the booster pack. So you have to buy the armory deck too.
So you have to buy 3 armory decks? Do you
No,
have to
just
buy?
one.
Or just one will
Just one.
do?
They're all three of
Alright, Pirate Ranger, the
You
first
buy one
Majestic,
American
go the
deck,
tip.
You can play for 2 right? They actually come in 1 recipe for Blitz.
for the Blitz.
Yeah. All my friends show me.
Yeah.
Wow, very good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Teach me how to play Blitz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blitz.
Very
So
good.
what's the reason why the
Oh.
players want Everbloom Life? What's the reason why players need to only just get one?
You only all of the essentially new cards are all 3 offs, so you only ever need to get one copy of the army deck.
Yeah, but then so even for the new allies,
All
it's,
3 offs.
it's all 3 off. Aha, yeah.
So, the good thing LCS have been doing is that all the new cards are generally 3 off printed. No matter every single deck so far that's come out, cards that are new, that are not printed anywhere else, is only all 3 off.
Right. So the only thing that you probably need to add on is actually Call to the Grave.
Yeah, Call to the Grave. You can get away with 2 lah, but I think 3 is very good.
Yeah.
3 is probably the best.
So how do you feel the amulets? Will they be playing the amulets in some of the, like especially the one that gives the intellect? Ooh, another golden tip.
I think
Another pirate block, sunken treasure. Yeah.
that's very good.
Yep. And
Double impact.
what's your thoughts?
I think the amulet that we play is the one that gives you a free action point and
The intellect ones?
intellect.
Or not really?
Not really lah. I think the intellect one is a bit sus. Like it's alright. It's not super powerful. I think Gravy Bones doesn't. I mean, it's nice to have extra intellect, but having extra no block inside your deck, which is already half no blocks, is not great.
Okay.
I see people playing 3 times never.
Yeah, you need. I think you need AP, like your AP stuff as a necromancer.
Yeah.
Because mainly you need, oh, alright, another King Shark Harpoon. That's a lot of majestic for you, ranger slot.
This Everbloom will be expensive, I think, because every foreign need to replace their
Germinate with this, yeah. That's right.
Thinking maybe I think
Check the cost.
I think need
Yeah.
3
Pirate
blocks.
necromancer.
So
Yeah, 3
my
blocks.
Verdans,
That is very good.
my Verdans are 3 slot inside. Right? You can Sigil, Everbloom, pull back,
Oh,
spelling.
we have a
Then you got
majestic.
6 spelling. Whoa!
What's this one? I can replay
Oh,
again.
nope. I thought that was be an expansion slot.
Also huge.
Yeah.
Pirate.
Yo-ho.
Yesterday when I opened this up, then I read out the name, everybody laughed. They say,
On the
"Why are you
horizon,
suddenly doing that?" There's a card
flying
saying,
high.
"Oh, you."
And Abasier.
Salvage shop.
Oh, and
Wow.
indeed, we were saying, so every case seems to have 2 marbles.
Which one is
And this time around is More Le Fair.
Is it the one that look like Medusa?
Yes, it's the one that looks like
So it's
Medusa.
a M.
Is that the M Majestic? Oh,
It's M.
nice.
Oh, there's a Medusa alive.
No, this one is a majestic one.
Yeah,
The
Maj-
original version of Mori is the M.
Ah,
Yeah.
so how many Medusa alive? 1, 2. I think maybe.
Another Bum Bum.
I don't know whether you play this one because she has 0 power.
Yeah,
if she
take-
had more health, I think she'll be a lot more playable. But with 3 health, 0 attack.
But it's 0 cost, so it's you live there, then nobody knows, like, it's like something that you do not want to kill. Oh, pirate mechnologies.
You support,
Yeah.
support
Correct.
So I feel it's a bit. I think the sus
Yeah.
as a.
It's like a
You will have to but it will help other people, other allies.
I guess I don't know. I feel that
scuba.
if
for the
what's a good ally is probably something that you can swing the moment you can play it. So things that are like free or can come off 1 blue. Kati is good. I think Kati is very
HMS
solid.
and Jake.
3, 4 break points or more.
Mm.
And if you have a blue, you straight away can attack, can buff itself, become 4/4.
Nimby, Sinker, and Money Alive.
Then I play online with the Bolting Nimblism deck.
Last tech.
Very powerful.
Boltin Nimblism, what I hear.
Best aggro deck in the format. No, it's not.
Is
That's
that
very good.
Wow.
really Boltin Nimblism? Is
Yeah.
that something
Yeah.
y'all cooked on
No,
your?
it's been going around. It's not bad. You play Nimblism, then your card is buff, then you can bolt in to GA for sure.
Yeah.
Then if you Nimblism into Nimby, then the Nimby can find another Nimblism. Then you can
You let it work.
Yeah.
Wow.
or you can play then it's basically like basically a what's it called? Belittle lah. It's basically belittle all over again. Not as good but kind of
So Nimby have attack. It's a good last attack.
yeah.
So take one of the Nimblism for next turn.
Then you get Arsenal. I think it's quite good because it gives your the biggest problem in working is that sometimes your hand cannot start, right? You attack, then you got no plus, then
no plus.
then you just like, oh okay, I don't block the beginning. Then it forces to give you boots. And then with the nimblism, there's you can buff it, you buff it, then straight away you can give it GA.
Alright, we have box number 3.
You better, if you want to play, you can play Nimble Strike.
So sick.
But this means that the deck would have a lot of 2 blocks.
Yeah, but okay, voting don't block. Voting never block. Voting never block.
Alright, so this for
Third box, third marble.
third box.
Easy.
Oh, there is a chance, third box, third box. Oh, we have
Another Fable.
another
Wow.
Fable. Ding 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 ding.
Wow.
Yes, we have another Fable.
2 favor. The 3 case 2
Yes,
favor.
congrats to Dave. You have a
Damn.
Fable, and that's
That's crazy.
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 I don't even know Dave there. I also collect.
Does that mean that this box won't have a marble? That's the question.
Oh, we may still have. We may still have. Yeah, I mean, like so far, most of the cases that I've opened for
then it's very
case break is
very
always quite
So
thick.
why we haven't seen a single L though?
Oh yeah, that's true. I have not seen a single L from our this case.
Okay, I know the marble doesn't eat the L slot because I've opened marble and L together, so it doesn't eat the slot.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah. So far, it seems like the L is hard to get. Marvel seems to be a lot easier.
So previous 2 cases also go like that.
Previous 2 cases we have not hit the L yet.
no L.
No L.
Wow.
Maybe it's inside the go pack.
There is a chance. Yeah. King Shark Hunter. That's a
Wow, then the
first.
person who buy the previous 2 case treasure pack can be happy. Wow, extended. Go inside.
Crazy, you know. Maybe.
Hello, we're.
Oh.
Hello.
厉害，两个 case 两个 favor。
Yeah. 2 case, 2 fables, and 3 case, 2 marbles.
Elton 呢？
Wow, my friend is now sleeping.
Alright.
I think
Yeah, the fable is good. Yeah, definitely this fable is played. I think.
GHG, the first copy they sell, right? 200. I think I sell a 5 I think. Buy. The next one they post to 250.
Wow. I think it's quite rare.
Oh, we have our third.
Hand's gone.
Eh?
Third
Fable.
marble.
It doesn't eat off one favor.
You sell one copy 150. That's how you eat.
Confirm yeah.
I need for my Kasai because
It's so good in Kasai. It's crazy. Wow, that means the box can get favor and marble together.
Yes.
Possible L.
There is still possibility, but
What if later this book really has it?
but we will know whether we'll have L from the go back.
I think
Oh, the Goblin will.
the marbles will be like it will become like the sigil that kind of maybe not so cheap lah. Maybe a bit more.
it's a bit like the Arachne.
No lah, the Arachne one
cheaper.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
So you'll be like the Rosetta, the sigil, you know the
But
cycle.
only the good one.
Oh, Conqueror of the High Seas.
Oh, CNC.
But this box kind of cracks, yeah.
Yes.
This one box very cracked.
Yep. One marble,
one
one
conqueror,
marble, one conqueror, one fable.
Then got Midas touch.
Open the
Sign card.
must have one.
The Midas touch is
Stove
from
steel.
this stage,
Must have one for the Saudi Arabia.
I think, honest truth, I'm happy to just open EA Gate Chat. I think that's all I want. I'm not really.
how high C got budget already, so their bobber is become bigger again.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
the hunter is small.
The hunters.
Even I open the pack, I see one. Now this set got more.
Always
scam one.
other side.
Can get
Oh,
harpoon or
our first
Yes,
burn there.
wow, behind all is no token. I'm so happy.
Sunken
Token
treasure.
and harpoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
I get the cheap
Kena
feeling.
scam.
That's me also. I think that block also very powerful. I think the pre-order price is
Plan.
Must check what art, must check what art. Then you take the thing back from the art.
gravy box.
Yeah, very good. This one got favor got.
No, this is not gravy box.
This is not
This is
gravy
the
box. Oh,
Puffin box.
Puffin, okay. Later.
Yep, Necromancer.
Yesterday at Imaginarium, I opened all the Marvel, the airline. How you know?
Oh, nice.
I think people want the
Rigor Mortis, I think
Necromancer.
the Humper thing, yeah. Charm is good.
Charm is good.
Actually, the oyster is very good.
the die then get good.
Oh, that one confirm the player. I think that one is worth.
I got a lot of Oystin, I think. I opened like 3 Oystin already.
That one good. That one is very sick.
Just waiting to sell. I'm not building any of the trees.
Then sell. I think this time myself.
And I'm just waiting for people open the Escalate Bloodshed and the Clan Band, then they throw on the TCG.
Escalate good, man.
Just get off.
Anti-warrior card, I suppose. Warrior again.
Warrior
Or warrior violence.
Warrior.
Warrior or warrior violence. You Kabuto hit, then you play Escalate Bloodshed, then you realize what have I done? It's not your own
I just, like with shit, just get off.
Why waiting for meal?
But one time I'm hoping it will drop a bit is the
Finder's Green.
pirate card.
Limp
It's not a pirate card, it's generic yellow.
Oh, the brute one. Yeah, that one is what? That one
Felix.
No, Felix. That one pretend to be generic. Actually, it's a brute card.
Yes.
It's actually only Rana will play that.
No, your KO sure play one. Is a GA on demand.
Or CX is
GA on
when
demand.
you discard it, you get
Rum.
No, but the thing is, KO you already have, you don't have issue with gold game.
I mean, sometimes you need starter lah. It's the reason why you play like so many.
Alright.
I hope that
Can you imagine you like, oh, I got go kiss round, then I start, I pitch, I go kiss round, swing big GA.
thanks for saying can claw. Thanks for
So sick.
But I think KO because you always discard your agility.
Yeah lah, but I think you will lah. You will
Alright.
replace. You
Now we headed to our last box.
You will replace
Last
your
piece.
the one with which there's like a pack hunt. You might replace the pack hunt. Pack hunt is nice, but I think this one is better lah.
Right now it's definitely
Rhino
it's the secret blue card.
confirm.
I see again, confirm drop.
Confirm drop.
But like Midas touch all these I got.
I bought my Midas also.
The builds was 50.
I see they put online. I should even check because I know this one confirm.
I think compliance also. I just get then.
Actually, Arcane after testing is not so good into Kano. It's like it's average. It's not like super. It's very good into Verdance and
Just go. Then after that, after you go the the rest I just wait. Because the pirate card, wow, pure no drop. And only like it's good in the boots.
True.
It's good in Rhina, it's very good in Rhina.
It's a Rhina specialization.
Take high under throw away, then play this one.
True.
And it's not used to attack one.
Yeah, I
It's
guess this guy.
purely pitch and discard.
Imagine the Rhina got GA. That's crazy. Okay, will this pack be the one with legendary? Surely, right?
Will this box?
Will this box be the one with legendary?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Uncle Fable.
2Ks, 2 favor is quite good.
Yeah.
I thought Fable will be very hard to see. No, here already see 3 already.
And of the 3Ks, 2Ks is 3 marbles.
Now we can advertise. 听说 Final K 开2个 Fable 的
Easy
3个 Fable 的
开 case 就可以了。
昨天有一个
Oh,
free
Conqueror of the High Seas.
So good. Wow, another Conqueror. Crazy.
Another Conqueror.
Wow, this one.
want to buy case
Yeah, next case break.
Yeah, next year lah, next year
I always like case break. I always feel my hand itchy. I rather just buy the case myself.
Why?
This is the money buy the single
Open yourself more strong, man.
Depend on the set.
Depend on the set.
I think cannot do every set.
Cannot do it.
Like the Hunter one, I bought a case because it was boring.
No, I think this set very good to case break because this set got a lot of the marble, got the gold hit, got a lot of hits.
Very hard, very hard.
Also the gold treasure bag got like secret hidden treasure.
I think mainly is the
Foil.
Arcane
Foil.
Compliance Foil. Nice.
People just want the back offer.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah,
Mainly
yeah,
because there's a box topper.
Wow!
Two case table.
What the fuck?
One of them go to open.
Wait, you have two tables?
No, you got one.
You can't want yesterday, right? You can't want yesterday, right? No, it's the other one is my
Oh, this case break, is it?
It's right.
I
got bell one, ring the bell for
For the height, okay, you can be a high boy, you can.
Oh,
Let the hold on to the bell.
Sting,
That's not how bell works.
why you saying sting the whole one?
let's go. Alright, raise it up.
Nope. No. Oh, okay. That's a expansion
I
slot.
can't wait for Ira to become the Aura Ninja, bro. That's why they keep printing this. They keep printing all this Aura for the Ira. It's autumn fucking good. You can see.
Ira, what are you doing? Aura farming. Aura farming. The funny thing is her own seeds inside the
If any of the Aura
Katsu also can use
Combo.
I think they want
Oh, present for me? Oh, you take my Kodachi back. I take your card. Give me your spec.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's actually.
Yeah. Generic. Alright, blood in the waters.
Go cut.
Duality of men.
I think that is
I think
Ooh.
I believe that dude is more resilient to action.
I think it's that not for the ally gravy bowl, it's for the other version.
Yeah, so you do that, you just every time you throw an ally out, throw it out, together. Every time they go to ally, you
Last case already, is it?
Yes, it is our last case, last box.
Hell yeah.
Oh, another majestic Cockwork Steel. Hey, that's the only stores majestic. It's bullshit in terms of it's very good in
I don't know why
bullshit,
it's
right?
so
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
only hit
very
for
good
what?
bullshit. Oh, another
How you
4M
gonna not let it
big game trophy shot.
Hey, trophy.
Yes.
It's very fun. This is very fun. The still very fun. Just play the
My friend said you just take the three cost hit 7 shit, all play shit. Yesterday it was like half of them all play shit. Every player play
No,
shit.
so you tell me the goal is thing. You want to know how to win the suit is you open command and conquer.
I also opened one yesterday.
And that's why you won yesterday, lah.
I also opened everything yesterday. Wow.
Some people still can skip and get favor. Teach me the ways.
He getting favor in his dream.
He got 2 favors already. Today he got 1, right? Oh, I thought they different.
Actually, when you kill all the skeleton, right, you need can
So how do you
you just beat all the
Last pack magic.
no weapon.
Last pack.
Result
Yes.
is like 50.
Come on.
Legendary. I get the bell already.
Do we have it? No, to Treasure Island.
Ding ding ding.
No, Red Fin, Harpoon, Throw,
Oh, that's
and
quite.
yes.
That's quite.
This card is
How this one go open? This one go open.
Alright. Okay, yes, we are going to
Yeah,
open
have sort
the.
first.
Yeah, can you help me sort first?
Zealous
So what, M and L?
No, lah, the M in front, yeah. So,
showcase.
Put an M in front, is it?
yeah.
of the gravy
So
the
we
base.
bought a slot.
We had this thought later when you play
What the hell, 2 dovetails?
Alright, so for expansion slot,
Bam, bam, then the guy
that will be for Daryl. Daryl, these are what you have. Arcane Compliance Foil. No, like that's fine.
Then Marvel is like,
Preach Modesty, Burn Bear, Bum Bum, Everblue, Blood,
Wow,
Skill
this one
Shot,
kind of
and
crap.
Harrow.
Just regular.
are you a regular here? Every time I come to
Can I have marker?
I wrote for you already.
Oh, I don't know anything. Second,
Expansion. Yeah.
no, but I still need marker. I still need name. Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, that's for Daryl. Alright. Aizat, these are your 3 hits, 3 marbles. And Jerome, these are your majestics that you have.
This guy who bought the
2 King Shark Harpoon, King Kraken Harpoon, 2 Golden Tip,
One shot.
and 1 big game trophy shot.
Yeah.
very cracked. Very cracked.
It'd be funny if one day I got 4 copy of that guy, huh? Every box got one. You get credit.
This one next.
Yeah, so we can do with generic. Generic, that will be for Dave.
Only 2 hits, but it's 2 giga hits.
Yes, 2 giga hits for you, Dave, 1 Fable, and 1 Media Touch. Media Touch seems to be fairly short printed. Yeah, it's really not easily opened. Yeah. Alright, Necromancer, Trinket,
This is my fucking friend.
You got 2 minus, right? It's exceptional. Don't keep his data as normal.
Let this doctor.
and Pirate.
Cannot see.
Can we what?
Yeah, he thought it's lion.
No, got the E at the side. It's become the card venue. You read this as Elton, see? Just nice. I purposely write all caps so you can read.
Maybe that's
Is that not right one? Is that not right one? Is that not right one?
to use. This is like the comic sense.
Okay, last but not least.
Go back. You treasure pack, hell yeah. Okay, I'm waiting with the bell. Sign card, let's go.
Alright, every call for it doesn't bring money.
Yeah, I sign also got a lot of money. I sign got $150 behind. I signed just $150. Let's go.
Come on.
SEA, no, there's a C, there's a common coin. Alright, next one.
$1 3 try.
Golden combo. What do we have?
Triangle. Circle.
There's a circle.
Circle still
145. Hot side exchange.
Not bad.
Hot side exchange.
Still playable. I mean, yeah lah.
We want the golden triangle.
Yeah, golden
Life
triangle.
cannot be so greedy.
Alright.
Like.
What do we have?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Tri-
Oh
circle.
no, golden 146.
Aiyo.
C floor savage.
Can play.
See
The
floor savage.
Charles' favorite card.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And lastly,
Yes.
what do we have? Triangle. No, that's L. Oh, that's L.
L.
Ah, go Fyendal. Nice. Yeah, decent. Yeah.
Better than all my treasure packs.
We have to open a single equipment from the
Yeah. The 3 cases, no.
I mean, yeah, but it's only in the case of.
Alright, thanks everyone for supporting our case break. Alright, see y'all. And we are starting our pre-release.